Hey guys, it's Zoe and welcome to Couchmas Day 4. Today I'm going to be talking about the worst book to movie adaptations. If you saw yesterday's video, you'll know that I talked about the best ones. If you haven't seen it, I will link it down below so you can go watch that. And today I'm going to be talking about the flip side, the worst book to movie adaptations. It's literally 30 seconds after I finished filming that video where I was playing a little drinky drink game. If I say fuck, and this one counts, I have to take a drink. Mom's gonna be wasted, especially after this video. We all know I get hated when I talk about things I don't like. We all know that I say fuck a lot on a normal day, a lot more when I get heated. So this is gonna be an interesting time for everyone. Like the last one, I have 7 books here, and all of them are ones that I liked the book, did not like the movie for whatever reason. The other video I had 2 that I didn't like the book but I liked the movie, and then 5 that I liked the movie and the book. But these ones, all of them, I liked the book. Okay, no, there's one that I didn't like the book or the movie. Noah. I had to get Noah his Tylenol, but we are good to go. I would prefer to think that the movie never happened for 6 of these books. Let's get the most controversial one out of the way first. I did not like these books. I did not like the movie. Everybody knows that the movie was trash. I have a whole vlog where I was reading the books for the first time and just not for me. The Lightning Thief, the first book in the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. I don't like Percy Jackson at all. The movies, or the one movie at least, the Logan Lerman one from so long ago, like, I remember seeing it and thinking, oh, this isn't bad, but then reading the books finally and being like, I understand why everyone hated it so much. This is one of those ones where if you've never heard of Percy Jackson, where the fuck have you been? I need to go stop my dog from eating my son's onesie. Fuck me, that hurt. Oh boy, okay. Anyways, I am in a lot of pain. Percy Jackson finds out that he is a demigod, son of one of the Greek Olympic gods of Olympus. What? Fuck, words are so hard. He finds out that he's the son of one of these gods, and Zeus's lightning bolt was stolen, and Percy is the prime suspect, so he needs to go and find this fucking bolt of lightning. And I just didn't like the books at all. It is what it is. The movie, horrendous. Let's just forget it ever fucking happened. One of the books I don't have, it was my mom's book, and I never bought it for myself, but I need to because I've read it, so I need the book. It's a whole thing. This one is My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. If you've read the book and you've seen the movie, you gotta know why this is on the list. This is getting a little bit spoilery, so I'm gonna put like a big spoiler thing here, and when the spoilery parts are done, I will remove the spoiler tag. This has got to be one of the most gut-wrenching stories I have ever read in my entire life. Will I ever read it again? Not until my children are all adults, at the very least. And we want 3 more kids, so it's gonna be a long time. Will I ever watch the movie again? No, I will not fucking watch that movie ever again. Piece of trash. So the movie follows, the story in general, follows, I forget her name, but she is the younger sister to an older sister who has leukemia, I think. And basically the parents kind of like had the second child, from what I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just going off memory here, and we all know my memory is fucking garbage. Anyways, the parents basically had the younger sister as like a backup for the older one, like as in like her stem cells and like blood transfusions and bone marrow, whatever they need, they will get from the younger one. So eventually the older sister is having kidney failure, I think it is, so the younger sister is expected to donate a kidney to the older sister. And the older sister is like, no, you don't need to do that. Because the younger sister is like, I don't want to. So she sues her parents for medical, what's the word I'm looking for? Emancipation. The whole thing is just, like I said, gut-wrenching. I cried so much. I cried at the end of the book so much. I remember I was reading it at my grandparents' house, and my grandfather saw me crying like a fucking idiot. And he looks at my grandma, my sweet little Yaya, and asks her in Macedonian, what's happening. And my yaya looks at my bubble and it's just like, it was a mess. I was an absolute mess. I'm pretty sure I went through an entire box of Kleenex in like the last little bit of that book alone. It was one of the most moving things I have ever encountered in my entire life. And then I find out that they're making a movie of this book. And I was like, Mom, we gotta see it. This is before when I was like more emotionally stable and I could watch and read things like that without it ruining my entire life. I can't do that anymore. It's impossible for me now. So my mom and I, super excited for this. We go, we see this movie. We're loving it, loving it, loving it until the very fucking end. This is when the spoiler comes in. Spoiler alert. In the book, the younger sister, I think it's a car accident. She ends up dying, the one without cancer. She ends up dying. The older sister goes into remission and never gets cancer again. Like, she's in remission for the rest of her life. And it's like the younger sister, she died and all this happened, and it's just like, it's awful. I think she actually does get granted legal emancipation from her parents and she's living her life, and then this happens, this horrible accident, and her sister is better for the rest of her life, but she doesn't have her younger sister there. And like, I've got full body chills just thinking of it. And it was like, oh my God. It was too much for me. The movie takes this piece of art and it's like, you know what? Fuck all of you. The older sister dies, the one with cancer. She dies of the cancer. And the younger sister is fine. The family, they're all sad. Obviously, they go on about their lives missing the older sister. But they took every little gut-wrenching bit out of that ending and ruined it. They ruined it. And I remember seeing something where the author posted saying that like the director had said that he wasn't going to change the ending, and then he did change the ending, and she posted on Facebook about it saying, I'm as disappointed as you are. Like, who authorized it? Who told this man that's a good idea? It wasn't fucking me. It wasn't the author. Horrible choices, left and right. Next up, we have The Clique by Lacey Harrison. This series is 20 books long. It's one of my favorite series. I reread it every year. Actually, I didn't read it in 2021. Maybe I'll try and cram it in. I love these books. They are so trash. They are everything to me. I remember reading this in grade school. I think I started these when I was 12, and I ate this shit up. I remember back then thinking the same things I do right now about these are horrible, horrible girls. They are so shallow. They are not good people at all. And if I did even like a fraction of what these girls did, my mother would have beat my ass. It follows the Clique, a group of girls, Massey, Dylan, Alicia, Kristen, and Claire, the new girl who moves to New York from Florida. And she's just trying to fit in. Claire's just, you know, out here with her kids and her white jeans being like, I'm so excited to make new friends in my new home. And the other girls are like, fuck you. We want no part of you in our lives. And Claire's like, what did I do? But then she decides to get even with them. And it's great. And it's 20 books of the back and forth. So trash, every last one of them. I remember they made one movie, and I remember watching it and being like, I don't hate it, but it's not great. And I'm pretty sure they like tried to mix a couple of them in. Maybe they followed just the first book. I don't know. It's been years, but they never finished it. And that's why it's on this list, because there are 20 books of material. And you let us off with just one book? One movie, rather? I don't fucking know what these words are anymore. Not even a TV show? Is there like a petition that I can sign to get this turned into a TV show? Because I would eat this shit up. I started reading this at 12 years old. I just turned 28. How many years is that? 16 years, I want to say. And this is not because of the alcohol. This is because I'm just bad at math. Don't judge me, or judge me. Do whatever the fuck you want. We were shafted with one movie out of all of these books. The Clique Summer Collection would have been fantastic cinema. Fantastic. One movie. garbage. Next up, let's change the vibe here. I loved The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, and if you saw the last video, you'll know that I put the Lord of the Rings, like the main trilogy, on that list of best books and best movies and adaptations and whatever the fuck the words are. God. Ooh-wee. Ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, oh, bing-bang. And here's the weird thing about this one. I love this book. I loved all three movies, even though some of the CGI choices in the second and third one left a lot to be desired. What was the purpose of them? They were so bad. Like, I love the movies though. I love them. Keeley, like Aragorn, can get it anytime. Bilbo in the movies was perfect. I loved him. Thorin could also get it. Damn. Why was it 3 movies though? Also, let's back it up. What's his name? Luke Evans. What character? What was his name? Bard? Why am I blanking? Yeah, Bard, the bowman. Anyways, Luke Evans also just chef's kiss, fine specimen of a human being. Why were there 3 movies? There was one tiny ass little book, 276 pages, turned into 3 movies. And The Lord of the Rings, which was technically 6 books, couldn't even get 6 movies? They left out so much, and they stretched less than 300 pages into 3, like 3-hour movies? Why? Oh my God, I love the movies though, and I love the book, but like choices, so many choices were made. Oh my God. The CGI was the biggest choice. Although that one scene where what's-his-nuts was like, "Do not speak to me of dragon fire." Oh my God, I'm such a nerd for those movies. I love them. They gotta make this list because less than 300 pages, I'm telling you. 276 pages did not need 3 movies. It did not. But what I would really go for here is if they took The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, like the trilogy, and put all of that into a TV show. Someone hire me, I'll write the script. Oh, also The Hobbit follows Bilbo and dwarves as they go back to the lonely mountain where the dwarves are from and try and like take it back. But there's a dragon that's been living there for like 60 years, I think. I don't remember how long, don't quote me on it. It's 60 years before The Lord of the Rings, but like I don't remember how long the dragon was there. Ignore me. Anyways, next up. I loved this book. I loved this series as a teenager. I kind of still love it as an adult. Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. Oh wow, that hurt. I shit you not, at the end of this first movie, I was with my friend Rachel Dewick. We went to go see the movie together, and I stood up at the end. There was like 3 people in the theater because we saw it way after it came out, and I slow clapped. I stood up and I was like, congratulations, your movie fucking sucked. Twilight follows Bella, a human who falls in love with Edward, a vampire, and it's their epic love story. I was trash for these books. Not as trash as some people. I didn't have the posters and the shirts and the cutout of Edward and whatever. And I did always think it was creepy that he was watching her while sleeping like that. I mean, like, I watch my family while they're sleeping. I look over at my boysets while they're sleeping because they're so handsome and I love them all and they're so cute. And also I need to make sure that they're breathing in the middle of the night because I get very anxious when I wake up at 3 a.m. But like, a girl that you're not actually like really dating? Are they dating at that point? I don't remember. But like breaking into someone's home to watch them while they sleep crosses over from like, I'm just concerned, to I should probably be in jail. Are you with me here? First of all, the sparkling with the sound effects? That was a choice. Oh my God, that was a fucking choice. I love K-Stu, not just because we share the same last name now. I do genuinely enjoy her as an actress in some things. In this, not so much. It was not her best showing. It was, I too, like Anna Kendrick, just randomly remember that she was in that movie every once in a while. We should have seen more of Anna Kendrick in that movie. It was such a disappointment after loving those books so much. It didn't hit the same as the books. So many choices. That blue filter, fantastic. Excellent cinema, 10 out of 10. Maybe if I saw the movies without the books, I would have loved them, but like the books and then there's the movies. Taylor Lautner, Teenage Zoe was all about that. And just, I don't know, Robert Pattinson was like kind of creepy. He creeped me out. It was too intense in like an uncomfortable way. I don't know, but the movies did disappoint. Not as much as this one though. I choked myself. Inferno by Dan Brown. I loved this book. I got it when Kurt and I went to Toronto for the first time. October of 2016. We had been dating for a few months. We went for my birthday, we went to Toronto and Niagara Falls, and I got this one and I devoured this thing. This is one of the Robert Langdon books. I loved this concept. So this one follows Robert Langdon in an Italian hospital, and he needs to go through like a series of codes based on Dante's Inferno. I am a hoe for the Divine Comedy. Inferno especially, but like the Divine Comedy as a whole, I love it. I am trash for Dante. So I saw this and I was like, yes, I love Robert Langdon. I love the Dan Brown books. Yes, I'm a basic bitch. I think I said fuck in there. I said pajamas. They're going through Italy, finding clues based on Dante's Inferno. Is that a train? Tallulah? Oh my god, do you guys remember Tallulah? Anyone who was here from like our old house when there was a train? There's a train tracks literally 15 feet away from my house, and the train always came by while I was filming, and I named her Tallulah, and I think that's her. Hey bitch, I miss you. I don't miss her being so close to my house, but still. The end of this book, I was not expecting it. So the whole thing is, there's this device, whatever, that like, if it detonates, it will go into the water system of the entire world, I think it is, and it will sterilize a third of the population. So 1/3 of the population will not be able to have children because this one guy thought overpopulation was too big of a problem, and he's like, I'm gonna take this into my own hands. So we're gonna just chop this. Nobody can have children if you're in this 1/3 of random people that this virus affects. Or was it in the water? I think it was in the water. At the end of this book, it goes off. It actually happens. So like 1/3 of the world, nobody knows who it's gonna be. I don't think anyone actually knows that it's gonna happen because they wanted to keep that under wraps so people didn't panic, but it actually happened. It fucking happened. I wasn't expecting that. 1/3 of the world cannot have children, and it really freaked me out because Kurt and I were already talking about having kids by then, and it was like, bitch, did this happen? Just in case. And I was blown away. And I was like, this doesn't usually they stop these things, it doesn't go this far, it's great. So I went into this movie being like, yes, Tom Hanks, let's get it. Okay, Tom Hanks could not get it. Not into that, but still, I love him. So they go, and the whole thing is great, and they're just getting all these clues, and they're in Italy, it's Dante's Inferno, and I'm loving it. And the end of the movie hits, and it doesn't happen. They changed it. Again, they changed the last bit at the ending. Tom Hanks sweeps in and he saves the day, and nobody is affected by this thing. It changes the whole story. It changes the consequences. It changes everything. It's not as devastating. And I walked out feeling very disappointed because Dan Brown wrote it one way. And the ending was very striking. Was the ending of the movie striking? No. It fucking wasn't. Speaking of not being as striking, the last book here. The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by Anne Brashares. Loved this series, especially the second one. The second one really hit hard. I don't know what it was about it, but the second one was rough for me. It follows a group of 4 friends who are very, very different, but these find these like magical pants that fit all of them. Very different body types, but it fits all of them like a glove. Just so flattering, makes them feel so good. So they're going away for the summer for the first time. They normally spend all summer together. They go to 4 different schools during the year, and during the summer is like their time to shine. But this summer is the first one where they're spending away from each other. So they send these pants back and forth, and they write down little memories that like went on during the summer so they can feel like they're there together, right? So cute, so fucking wholesome. I love it so much. And there's 10 rules while wearing the pants. The whole series. So good. That movie? Was there even more than one movie? Yeah, there were 2 movies. One of the characters is Greek. This was the storyline that pissed me off the most. Her name is spelled Lena. It's pronounced Lena. Not Lena, it's Lena. And the only people that got it right were in Greece. My aunt's name is Lena. It's short for Helen. Her name is Lena, not Lena. Fuck. I get so mad. She goes to Greece and she falls in love with this boy named Costa. Is it Costa? Also, they call their grandma, not Yaya. Kostos, not Costa. His name is Kostos. In the books, everybody loves him. He is the golden boy of their village. They're trying to set them up. Everybody loves him. We get into the movie, nobody likes Kostos. Nobody. He is the social pariah. And it's like, you ruined their whole love story. I don't even remember anything else about the movie. I just remember being so pissed off about everybody hating this poor boy. Like, literally, page 52 here in the book, it says, everyone loves Kostos. Everyone loves him. But the movie was like, fuck what you think, fuck what you care about. Nobody likes Kostos. Nobody. I hit my teeth. That sucked. I am so mad. They ruined it. They fucking ruined it. I don't even, fuck. 2 times. Oh my god. I'm done. I'm done with my glass. I'm done my ranting for now. Those were 7 books that I either loved the movies. I did not love any of these fucking movies. What am I saying? Love the books, hated the movies. First one, hated the book, hated the movie. It's fine. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought about these books and or the movies and some of the worst book to movie adaptations that you can think of. Or if that's just too much or you don't have a lot of time, drop some hearts down below, preferably purple ones because that's my favorite color. As always, to stay updated with my current reads and how I'm feeling about them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Goodreads, all at Zoe's All Booked, which I will leave linked down below in the description box. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share the video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and get at least a little bit of uninterrupted reading time. I love you awesome nerds, and I will see you in the next one. What is the next? Where the fuck did my phone go? I'm a little bit drunk. Let's go watch Modern Family. Yeah, I'm asked one more sip. Woo.